What's up, everybody? David, the Pro Seller Flipper here. Today I just want to put together a video. I posted on Instagram. If you follow me there, you might have seen on Friday that I went to my first garage sale for this year. And I live in Idaho, and Idaho has just lifted the stay-at-home order. And so I guess we're going to start seeing things hopefully transition to getting back to normal. We in our household aren't quite exactly going back to normal yet. So my wife is still home from work. We're still trying to stay home as much as possible. But I did go out to this yard sale. It was a big one. I knew it would be a big one because I know the people that do these, that did this garage sale, do storage auctions. And I knew there'd be a ton of stuff there. It was the first one of the year, the only one that's really gone that I've seen so far in my local area. So I thought I would hit it. I wore my mask. I tried to keep my distance from people. Most people at the yard sale weren't wearing masks, unfortunately. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the small haul that I got from there, and then I'll kind of talk about it afterwards. But I just piled everything. I haven't even brought it down here into the house downstairs yet. But I piled it up. It's in my garage, and so I'm going to show you everything I got and what I think it'll sell for, basically. Just kind of a quick run over of each thing. Alright, so here's two of the things I got at the garage sale. This chain link gate, which I was actually hoping I would be able to fit in that spot right there, but it's actually too small. So I'll probably be selling this locally for 20 bucks, which will get me all my money back from the yard sale, since I only spent $20. And then I got these cross-country skis too, which if I decide to sell, I think I'll get $60 for them locally. Possibly we might keep them, but we'll see. So that's the first two items. Alright, so here's the rest of the stuff. I haven't even taken it downstairs yet. I'm just going to show you real quick while I've got it all here before it gets mixed in with my other stuff downstairs. So I got these gloves. The brand is Saranac, but they seem like pretty high quality gloves. I just threw them in there because I thought they were worth something. Maybe I'll sell for $20 or $25. I haven't even looked them up yet. By the way, I haven't looked almost any of this stuff up. The only thing I did look up was that. I just started grabbing stuff. Actually, that's not true. I think I looked that up too. And I guess I'm lying. I looked up a few things. I looked up that. I looked up these boots, and I looked up that. Everything else I just grabbed, including the skis and the gate that I just showed you. So anyway, these gloves, I think maybe 20, 25. Worst case scenario, I'll keep them and have a nice pair of winter gloves. This I looked up, and I don't quite remember how much this thing was selling for. I think I want to say it was 50 bucks, but it looks like it's new in the package here. So it's a Siemens mini tick transmitter. It said something else on there. Anyway, I think that was $50 when I looked it up. These are Z-Coil shoes. I can't remember these either. I want to say they were like 60, 70 bucks when I looked them up. This thing is a Boss, a recording studio. I looked this up quickly. I saw one that was going just for, I think I just saw one that went for parts for like $60, and so if they were working, they were way more than that. I wasn't sure how well I'd be able to test this, as I'm not like a audio type guy that is really into testing stuff like this. But anyway, for $60 parts, we'll see. I got this bike saddle, which I buy all the time, these aftermarket bike saddles, or even stock ones off the higher end bikes. That'll get me 25 bucks plus. Cross-country ski boots, which maybe even fit those cross-country skis. I'm not sure what size they are. Sorry for the shaky video there. Had to grab this remote that was in there. This remote I got was part of the deal, and it's a $30 remote. And then this hat, which is stained, so I don't know if it was worth it or not, but like I said, I just threw stuff in. These hats will go for $25 to $35 in the winter. They're real rabbit fur Mad Bomber hats. And this helmet, I've sold a few vintage motorcycle helmets lately. This one, not quite as cool as the other one, so I don't know, maybe I'll get $40 for it. And then last but not least, I got this vintage Columbia fishing vest. So quickly I'll go over the prices. I think I'll get $60 for the skis. I'll get $20 for that gate. I will get I'm guessing $20 to $35 for this vest. I'll get 40 for those boots. If this hat cleans up, I'll get $25 for it. I'll get 30 for that remote, 25 to 35 for that spike saddle, 60 plus for this. I would say 60 plus for those boots, 40 or so for that helmet, maybe 20 for these gloves, maybe 50 for that. So I don't know what that adds up to. Let me see if I can do it in my head real quick. 60, 80, 130, 150, 210, 290. We'll even leave the hat out. 320, 360, 380, 420, 450, 450 or so off of $20. Not too bad. So that's all of it. All right, so that was everything that I got. So I feel like I did really well. I mean, if you didn't catch that, I spent, well, first of all, if you watch one of my more recent videos about garage sales, one of the methods I use for getting good deals on stuff is kind of grouping a bunch of stuff together and then asking them what they want for it or making an offer. So I had grouped all this stuff together, and I was thinking about making a $100 offer because honestly, it was quite a bit of stuff. You just saw it all. I think that I can sell for 450, and I think that's conservative, assuming I sell the sound mixer or whatever that thing is for parts and only get like 60 bucks for it, and I'm not even selling that hat. I think 450 in sales is conservative. So it could be as much as 600 if that recorder thing works, or if I test it and it works or something. So anyway, I had quite some good stuff. I was thinking about offering 100 for it all. But I decided to ask them how much they wanted for all of it. So I had it all grouped together, and was holding a couple things in my hand, and the rest was in a pile. And asked him, I didn't know what he wanted for this stuff, and he just kind of glanced over it all and said $20. So that was a great deal for me. Certainly gets me excited, looking forward for garage sale season coming up. But I think we're still a ways off. I think this one just kind of happened. Maybe because they had so much stuff and they were looking to get rid of it to make a room so they could keep getting more storage oxygen or something. I don't know. They had a ton of stuff. I mean, they probably had, like 6-foot tables set up, probably, I don't know, I want to say like 12 or 16 of them. And then they had stuff all around the outside of that on the ground. I mean, they had a ton of stuff. So I'm not sure where they were keeping it up until that point, but maybe they probably have their own storage unit, or they had it all in the garage or an enclosed trailer or something. But anyway, $20 for all of it. So like I said, you can do really well at garage sales sometimes if you just kind of grab everything that you want, if it's not priced, or even if it is priced, and then go make them an offer, or ask them how much they want for the whole thing. And usually people will discount it pretty good because they're not thinking about, they all of a sudden shift from not thinking about how much they're getting for each item, and they just think about how much they're going to get at one time. And so I bet you if I would have taken each thing up to them individually, I probably would have had to end up paying $100 by the time they told me how much they wanted for each thing. But I just grouped it all up, and I don't know, 20 is really low. I was surprised by what he said, and I said, you got a deal. So I loaded everything up into my car, and I had to come back for the gate because it wouldn't fit my car. But anyway, that was a great trip. I was excited to get out and go to a garage sale. I really am hoping that things blow over, or I don't know, however you want to put it. Like, I hope things can get back to normal, and we don't miss out on our entire garage sale season. Garage sale season here in Idaho is short. If you've heard me mention before, it really doesn't start for another month or so at best, or maybe another few weeks. I guess we're in May now, so we're getting pretty close. A few weeks away is when it would normally start or get going, and then it's over by the end of August. So I'm hoping that this doesn't affect the garage sale season too much, because it's really an enjoyable time to be a reseller. I really love going to garage sales. So that's kind of everything. If you guys have any questions about anything or comments, just let me know down below. I read all the comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Follow me on Instagram, ProSoloFlipper, and you can message me there too. I post on there every day, almost, pretty much on average, I'd say about 3 times a day, so quite a bit. I share my numbers there often, and finds and things that have sold and stuff like that. So help me out really a lot if you guys could subscribe. It lets me know that you want to keep seeing videos. I'm going to be trying to put up like maybe smaller videos like this more often. I think some people like the longer videos, but more people appreciate just being able to, watch a quick video on something. So I'm going to be trying to make quite a few shorter videos. Coming up, maybe this week sometime, the next video I'm going to make is probably going to be about free returns on eBay and why I stopped doing them. So if you're interested in that, look out for that. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying your Mother's Day and doing something fun with the mothers in your life, or remembering the mothers that were in your life, whatever the situation might be. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm excited to get back to work and get going with my business again. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.